Let's see. All right, the obligatory. Is the microphone working? Is the dog walking over to the window? Seems awfully quiet somehow. Let's see what the levels look like here. That's plausible on the OBS little thingamabobber there. All right. There. Pop out. There's the pop out. All right. Let's drag a corner here. Okay, so OBS is front. Hey, Michael. Yes, few and far between. Okay. Just trying to puzzle out where I want to put everything. That still says headset, so that's good. That's visible, that's visible. Let's see what happens if we... Whoa! Music and everything! Cool! Return to the game. Okay, so we have here our exciting itinerary plotted out. Wonder how much time is allocated to the job. We'll see if that's sufficient or not. Last time I ran this particular one was like 3 weeks ago, but the job is still there. Hey, Southern. Welcome, welcome. Had a brief window of opportunity here, as I say. So just firing up what I happened to have handy at the time. Ooh, yummy restaurant, him say. Ooh, green light, better do something. Whee! My road, my road. All mine. Let's see, temperature is I'm pretty sure I throttled back the overambitious processor, so it should be moderately okay. So what in-game time we got? Early afternoon. So this is the 1.40 beta, which has been sitting on my base map setup for a while. That's a little loud. Oh well. So, not bad. Yeah, SCS had a blog post on, okay, what the heck are we talking about with the lighting model? Kind of, hey Craig. A man who was swallowed whole by a whale escaped today by running down all the way to the end. Till he was pooped out. He was exhausted. Let's see what's going on here. So it's actually a halfway decent explanation. They're explaining that under the old lighting model, they basically, everything was from values from 0 to 255, you know, a 1-byte integer, representing the various levels of different lighting sources and everything to do with rendering. So you couldn't have very subtle gradations. So they've gone to a floating point instead for lighting levels, which allows them to be much more sophisticated on how they combine stuff. Middle of the day, probably not a lot different in the final effect. But it looks reasonable. Let me make sure I got the headphones slightly askew here so I can hear what's going on outside. I think actually this is the roof one, I believe. There's riding along the Michelin Man viewpoint, at least in Euro Truck. Wonder where to Hakawi. Are we heading into Reading? Hello, the Gaming Englishman. Yeah, I haven't fired this up for actually since the beginning of March, but yeah, just to have a look-see, I took my base map set up and put it on the beta. I just had an opportunity to sneak on and stream, so I figured, oh, let's see what I got over here. Oh, yes, the old beta. They're definitely not hurrying too much with that. It was a big update when I started it up. How you doing these days? Let's see if I can reach some keys here without crashing. Yeah, nope, that's not it. Let's try that. Oh, coming out of Reading, heading to the east. Okay. Well, I was in the right neighborhood. Ooh, blue. Yeah, like we get to this light pavement coming up here, you can barely see the markings, although that's maybe not a bad approximation for 3 o'clock in the afternoon, sun blasting down. Sometimes you do get a bit of glare off the road. Ah, FS19. Uh-oh. The little guy's getting sleepy. Yeah, see, there's a almost overexposed. But I'm not sure that's unfair. Yeah. I guess we better bip along the map here. Not a lot of rest area opportunities here. Let's see. What's your time factor here? Oh. Yeah, we got a little while he sits there and yells at us with his yawny voice. Yeah, we tend to be too preoccupied around here to have much time to get on and do the gaming thing, so. While the family is out of the house. Hey, Jimmy! Welcome, welcome. Figured I'd sneak on again. Yeah. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Oof. Beating up my tractor here. Let's see, heading east out of Reading. I don't know. Be nice if I hit something with a mechanic shop as well as resting accommodations. And fuel is modest. Oh no, red bed, red bed. Yeah, no, I've just my random vocabulary here today. A little punchy. Had to get up early because the crew was coming back today to work on redoing the roof, so we had to have everything set up by 7 o'clock in the morning, which meant we had to get up earlier than that. Impress the dogs no end. What? What are you people doing? Why are we awake? Yeah, I may have to resort to the dreaded map here. Oh, nice to have people dropping in at these unpredictable streaming times. Do appreciate it. I would like to show a different time of day, but I don't know if they're gonna leave me a place to pull off and use up a few hours. Ah, here we go. While we are nominally stopped, I guess the next shot would be Reno as far as I can tell. So, let's see, home base, mechanic. Yeah, let's see if we can manage this. Ooh, cute. Yeah, this may be. Ooh, so nice to see a legitimate looking portable traffic light. That's the kind they use around my neck of the woods. Yeah. Well, let's see, how's the atmospheric perspective looking here? Yeah, not getting a real deep field of view in this old scenery, so not bad. Don't know if it's particularly better than the old lighting scheme. We shall see when we get dawn and dusk conditions, because that's when I tended to see the most artifacting. Mountains getting more atmospheric perspective than the sky right next to them, which seemed kind of jarring looking. So, but before we get to dawn or dusk conditions, we're gonna have to move the time a little bit. Yes, I know, you told me that already. It's so informative. Whee! Oh yeah, I got employees on this profile. Cool. No wonder this lad is comfortably well off. Yeah, this has to be one of my oldest profiles. It's my old D emo. Back when I was trying out the demo. See if I could operate this thing with the keyboard. Yeah, just perking along here. Shadows look nice. Ooh, maybe a little more atmospheric perspective here to check out. Maybe we get by this bozo. Ooh, nice Cascadia. Yeah, pretty well composited scene. Now, would I do something like that? Alright. Nearly to Reno in our brief diversion. I don't know if we're going to get... There we go. Looking at the time here, I'm going to miss out on the desk. Brief Popeye glitch there. I'm going to miss out on dusk. Alright. Red light. It's a nice job with the mauve paint job, though. Ah, yes. Welcome to Reno. Yeah, might as well hog both lanes here a minute. Oh, just enough. Lack of confidence there. Alright, so we got the Wrencharoonie here. Maybe we'll get that on the way out. See if we can get this thing lined up to where he believes. It's a rest area. I heard a boop. I heard a boop. I'm taking it. Alright, well, now we get to see some night effects and a little dawn. So there's those notorious headlights no longer lighting up the planet. But it's not too bad. Ooh, let's just check. Well, we can... Ooh, this is different. Yeah, that doesn't really mean anything. I stole some lights off of a Volvo for this, I believe. Interesting. Alright. Yep, everything's on. So, how does that change the splash pattern? Not bad. This is sort of familiarly Stygian. Alright. Swing your partner, do-si-do. Yep. Bet you I jammed the trailer. Okay, enter. Enter? Alright, so... Ah! The old... Yep, you're wearing out your tires, dude. Retread them again. So, let's see. Unless I disconnect the trailer... Yeah, I don't know. I think it's one of those things where they're measuring by the tail end of, you know, whatever your rig is configured at the moment. So unless you can get like the back end of the trailer inside the rest square, it doesn't seem to count. Which is sometimes why that's a good workaround is, okay, fine, just unhitch from the load, stick the cab somewhere inside the rest box. Oh, sure, fine, we can find it. No problem, dear neighbor. Other times... I better get somewhere more attached to the truck here. Alright, so here's the night view under the new regime. That's nice. I think it's still use a little work on not lighting up every window in a building, but... Whee! Howdy, neighbor. Alright. Yeah, perking along here. How are we doing? Oh, not bad, not bad. Sorry, a little out of practice here. Not swinging these turns very smooth. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad job with the lights. How's it showing up on stream here? You know, getting a little bit of, you know, subtle deep indigo in the sky here looking at the game screen. It doesn't show up as well on the my little playback on the tablet, unfortunately. But I am able to pick out the hills and separate them from the dark sky, which is definitely an improvement over what we used to get, especially with ATS at night. Whee! A little hard to drive by looking at the tablet when it's like 4 seconds behind. Yeah. Yeah, it did seem to kind of get me where I needed to go quickly, like, you know, especially every time you come out of the mechanic shop where you got to reset your auxiliary lights. Although maybe they'll fix that to where they don't automatically turn them off. Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doo. But probably not. So yeah, you kind of got used to it. You get out of the mechanic shop, F4, beep, 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 get the lights back on, fine. Carry on. Okay, heading 4:30-ish game time. Sky is definitely light enough to see The hills and trees silhouetted against it. It's even showing up on the tablet a little bit. That's good. Let's try a little external view here. Yeah, not bad. Whee! Scared of Volvo. And I don't blame him one little bit. Come on. Yeah, not bad. It's got, yeah, the atmospheric perspective looks very nice with those hills. Just that right combination of, early morning humidity. It's freeze time here a minute. Ooh, we can look at a few things here. Back it up, back it up, back it up. No, we're not quite to where we can see if the lights are not shining through the underside of the underpass. Reasonable. Yeah, so this is actually where it used to glitch a bit. The mountains would look somehow paler than the sky that they were against, which is optically implausible. So I would say this is an improvement of the new lighting model. Not bad. It's like, where is all the traffic? Oh yeah, they're clustered around the player. One guy heading off that way. I've had enough of this. I'm going back to the barn. So, yeah, very pleasant. Yeah, as I said, the night driving and the dawn and dusk lighting is definitely an improvement with the new regime. So, and they seem not to have screwed up the possibility of a decent frame rate for people with older hardware. So this I also appreciate. Let's see. So let's see. We need to come out of pause, and we need. I love that trick of making time stand still for it as well, though. So I can take my time and see what's going on in the scenery. Yep, reputedly they got rid of that stupid thing where, cars are passing over you on an overpass and you see their headlights shining through the road down where you are. Wait, what? One of the other things they've reputedly... Ooh, now that's nice. Sorry, freezing time again. That is nice. Bit of sunrise glow into the haze between you and the mountains. Not too shabby. And it recedes properly. Woo! Back it up, back it up. As you approach. I think we're missing a little bit of stuff here, but that's understandable. That should be out of view. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, and you just sort of sit and hover with no effort at all. Alright, let's get... Oops. Unfreeze. Back on the roof. Hello, Jet Propulsion Laboratory. I'd like to report a UFO. Nice roseate glow on the landscape here for sunrise. Appropriate color shift. Not bad, Doc. Not bad. Let's see if I can... No. I'm going to run into tree branches with the drone that way. And find the wall with the truck, even. Freeway ends. Beware, dropping off the edge of the world. This is a quick sunrise. At 20 times time rate, I guess that's not surprising. Better get hold of the steering here again. And the brakes. Green light. Not bad, okay. Again, looking towards the east. We have nicely silhouetted. Oops. Oh, sorry, mister. We just found part of your mountains. Here you go. We just had a slightly bigger draw distance, but oh well. Yeah, color of the light is not too bad. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Yeah, looks like they're doing a nice job. I suppose I should have looked for fuel in Reno as well. Oh well. Forgot to fuel in Reno. Interesting. Well, I guess this makes sense. Hang on a second. All right. Do I have the lights on? No perceptible effect on the surroundings, which actually does make sense this time of the morning, virtually speaking. Thank you for your patience. Astonishing, nobody started honking like a maniac. Somebody's put the AIs on tranquilizers. By the time I fuel in Reno, she'll be confused. I thought we left Reno. Wait, what? See? Confusing. Ooh. Water. Which is always where SCS puts in the twistiest roads. So when you're distracted by the scenery, they get you. see, so still heading mostly south from Reno. What do you reckon? Tonopah for the next so-called major stop? Oh, paraglider, I guess? Or airyplane. Oh, airyplane. Again. Fairly decent atmospheric perspective. It was just grayed out enough that it was hard to pick out what that was against the sky background. Alright, let's see what Le Fuel possibilities are. We got 395. Let's see, we're coming up even with Fresno-ish. Apologies for the invisible walls. That's my fault. Nice that that ancient mod is still working. Good shadow work. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, I got it pretty comfy here, and I've got the processor throttled back to like half speed to avoid the overheating problem with this stupid laptop. And it's still running about 120. So they haven't done too badly on maintaining efficiency in the rendering here. Where the heck are we? Okay, we're about to take the road over to Tonopah, I presume. Trying not to suddenly stop time for the map here. Road work. Alright, bumper view. Good. And as Global Mills fades into the east. Ooh, nice work on the skybox. Oh, can't quite swing the camera. Get a load of the sun through the clouds. Not too shabby. Well, that's a good long red, isn't it? Unless I sat here ogling through the green. I don't think so, though. Not more invisible wall. Like, why are you people so determined that we not drive through there? What are you trying to hide, SES? There's the green. I think we're... Oh, sorry. Pardon me. Coming through. I think we have prospect of fuel here. Once I get back to where I can steer. There we go. A sort of odd little tourist trap. Out in the middle of who knows. Alright. Let's feed me, Seymour. Alright. Alright. Food for the beastie. Let's see. Whoops. Definitely nicer skyboxes. So you can take the high beams off, certainly. There we go, just running lights. So just debating whether I should move time forward another 9 hours or so. It says 15 hours of driving. I guess we can look at the midday stuff for a while. Okay. Cloud shadows. No, fueled, sort of rested. Hours of driving. $54 allotted. Gee, I wonder how that happened. Cattle grid. Trailer's getting a little worn. Yep, absolutely, but for some reason I seem to have over 2 days remaining. To do maybe a day and a half worth of driving here, so I suspect someone has been bribing the dispatcher. I wonder who could possibly have done that. I'm just here to sightsee, so your real-world business concerns do not bother me. That's a nice place to put some tank traps. Suppose I could use the cruise control eventually. see, we should be getting neighborhood of Tonopah. I resort to the map here. Pardon me. Oh yeah. Let's see. Nah, I think that'll do. I was considering trying for some wacky scenery, but Oh, there goes the phone. Hang on, let me see if my mute button still works. Let's see, are we back? If time went backwards, if you flew backwards, imagine if you flew in a reverse circle when you got to your destination and had delivered a day before you left. Ah, yes. The Carl delivery service, yeah. At least the first movie. I got one slightly restless dog watching the people carry supplies back and forth and climb up the ladders. Roof repair. I guess we'll leave well enough alone here. A familiar, well-worn pathway. Let's see. Think I could make this turn at 65? Probably shouldn't try. Whee! Climbing. Cattle grate. Don't know what release those came in on, but it was a nice addition. Gives it slightly more authentic feel. There's things going on all sides here. Oh, my phone just went bing. Let's see if there's anything interesting on that. Oh, goody. Yep, car needs alignment done also. Okie doke. Boy, autocorrect is stupid. Start all over again. Boy, that really saved me a lot of time, didn't it? I would say we're well within the Tonopah city limits here. Definitely need a mod for Tehachapi in California. I can sort of find the vague area where it would be had it been included on the map. It is possible to drive from Tucson to Tucumcari in this game, but Tehachapi to Tonopah presents difficulties. Like, how do you know you are in Tehachapi? Hello, Philip. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Uh-oh. Momentary earthquake to the steering here as the puppy decides she has to scratch something. Yep. Sorry, just reacting to the hello, hello. Ah, good to hear it. Welcome to the stream. Just a bit of a mellow drive here while I ooh and ah about the lighting model in 1.40 beta. Because why not? It was handy. That was the partition I had booted up on the PC. Ooh, cattle grid. Ooh, nice one. Nice! Sound and everything. Oh. Drivers are putting away there. Good on you. Uh-oh. Doggy emergency. Yes, they're still working on the roof, Dylan. Of course, that's got Bella looking around like, what? Is there something I should be alert to? What? Should I do something? Maybe I'll yawn and put my head down again. Yeah, seems like the best plan. Smart dog. Yeah. Oh. More monies! What am I going to do with all these monies these drivers keep putting into the coffers? Not sure what to be spending it on anymore. Oh, nope, now she's looking again. Yes, they're working on both sides of the house now. They've got the northeast pointing roof pretty well, mostly laid out. So presumably they're working on the long side that faces to the southwest. Oops. Dial it back. Be interesting to check the audio later. See if we can hear any of the as they use the air tools to fasten the metal roofing to the purlins. Not bad. I mean, even just, middle of the day, noontime-ish lighting. Very plausible. Drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweeds. Oh boy, yeah. Some bozo put a roof on for us 8 years ago, 9. Good quality shingles, but he did this like basically just before his company went out of business, and a little hard to get much of the guarantee off of that, unfortunately. So we've had, a couple of the defects fixed over the years, but just some incompetent workmanship, unfortunately. So we've given up and we're going over it with the metal roof, which is probably more appropriate in this climate anyway. Oh, thanks, Philip.
It's kind of my speciality.
Yep. So this time we hired a crew of the local Amish who do proper workmanship at a fair price. The guy who's re-roofing our house did our neighbor's house. Beautiful job a couple of years ago. So we're much more optimistic about this go around. The puppy has settled down again. Yes, it's just a year old a few days ago. Nominally. I'm not sure how precise they are on her date of birth. Yeah, not bad for the noon hour here. Let me get outside a ways again. Just cruise slowly through town here. This will be interesting. Can I turn this thing without actually seeing where I'm going? Come on, where's that turn? There it is. See how much traffic we take out on the way. Whee! Hello, sidewalk. Well, at least it wasn't hello, fire hydrant. Oh boy, this is, talk about trippy. Whoops. Hello, boy. I think we're done with that view. Let's see who else we can run into. Ah, learning English. Not sure what the best streams are to watch for that, but you're doing very well so far, I must say. Yeah, around here it seems like, this particular crew are, amongst the best craftsmen contractors we have available. So, live and learn. We hadn't been here all that long when we had the first attempt at the roof made. So we got some local advice that was apparently not so great. Have a vaccine for shingles. No. But do they have a vaccine for standing ridge metal roofing? I don't think so. Let me see. Wonder. Well, not sure who to recommend lately. We're all kind of a bit uneven in our streaming schedules lately. All our usual suspects. But it's not a bad place to hang out and listen to somewhat native speakers speaking English. Here on the YouTube and the Twitch. Definitely get more repeat or regularly scheduled stuff on Twitch. I think a lot of us are sort of exhausted from the happy lockdown stuff. Sort of running out of oomph. Plus getting busy with other stuff. Oops. Oh, we were making some time there. I missed the town name. Oh well. We must be getting close to Vegas, I guess. Everything's sort of compressed here. Let's see if the sat-nav view gives us some clues. Yep. So we are. Nope, little green truck coming up. Well, not so little, but... another Petey. Hey, runner. Welcome, welcome. Oh, boy. Yep. Now the older dog is settling down. That's kind of the limiting factor here, is once the dogs get restless, especially the puppy. You can't delay getting him out for the walkies. The little one is pretty much housebroken, but she's not quite 100%. Nice. Yeah, they keep refining the 1.40 beta here, and it's feeling pretty solid. It's a good chance, I would guess, that they can make their April release date. That's sort of the informal target now. There was a claim that Iberian Peninsula was coming out in April, so they're kind of tied together. Dang. See, that's... Yeah, you've been using Twitch for a while. That's very odd. Don't know what to suggest to end up with an entirely separate device just to display the chat for you. Seems like it's all that's left, which is a bit extreme. 93. Did we just zing by the north of Vegas somehow? Not used to the newer portions that they revised. I guess we did. Already on our way to Kingman. Freeze time. Alright. Do a little sightseeing here while we violate physics some more. Whoops. Pardon me. Not a bad reflection. Get a load of you. See, do we have... Ah, good, we do have water behind here. Yeah, maybe sometime they can build one of those flyover points. Whoops, excuse me. Not too shabby. That one reflection in the way back looks a little off. I can understand it being somewhat darker, but I guess didn't compensate for the atmospheric perspective of what it was reflecting. Should be a little more faded, but up close, outstanding. Alright, so we want to get ready to jump back in here. Let's see. Yeah. Ah, yes, a long wait for pro mods. Yeah. Well, see, that's one of the advantages of being a filthy multi-booter. Right now I've got the beta 1.40 running on, just one partition. So everything else is untouched. If I have to, I can back level. Let's see, probably the Windows partition, because that'll allow me to run Truckers MP as well as Pro Mods for a bit longer, until they catch up once we go to 1.40. Oh. I mentioned Restless Dog before. Yep. Bouncy dog. Not helping the steering there, dog. Well, I may have to find a space to pull over here. Ah, yeah, she's gone full agitation mode. And she's off. Whee! Give the locals some thrills here. Well, I found something. One of those little reflectors made an awful lot of noise for a little reflector. Alright. So, I'm going to try to do a pause here. While we take the pause outside. So. Now we'll let the scenery run while we go Wookiees. Ah, good. You've had extra entertainment from the little guy in the cab yawning at you. Road's gotten deserted. Let's see what we can do here. See what the little dog will allow. Now she's decided it's time to wrestle with the older dog. Oh. Well, there you go. Probably extra sound effects. Yeah, good. Little guy's gonna black out, I think. There you go. Yep, we may get him to pass out here. Woohoo! Yeah, should be some opportunities around Kingman. Okay. Don't suppose you got a rest area on this thing, too? Nah. Of course not. Coming in hot. Thanks for scrubbing off momentum. Let me guess, the rest area is on the other side of the divider. Such wicked, wicked people. Right? Yeah. Well, there's more of that if you got like Streamlabs or something running. Alright. Let's swing this puppy in here. Yeah, you can wait, mister. Alright. We get more night driving here. Guess we're going to miss sunset. Yeah. Well, the drivers have been busy. Alright, time to send every AI in the game here. Alright. Hey, Doug. Welcome, welcome. Astonishing to see me streaming. So seldom do I get a time slot available. Oh, stuff falling off the roof here. Oh, red light. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty much stuck on the normal OBS myself. Just too lazy to do all the special effects stuff. For as seldom as I stream. Alright. Obviously the light turned just so I could make the left. Automatic gear jamming. Wow. Who knew? So what do we got? 470 miles on this job. Andy Devine Boulevard. Wait, what? And now it's the big laziness competition, except we can't be bothered. And the contestants have wandered off again. Oh, yes, there are still people outside. I don't know. Headlights seem pretty fair to me. Rightio. Oh, one thing from the old regime, I don't think I'll be seeing indicators shining on the road like we used to. Especially from the old bumper view. Bumper view! Yeah. The night effects are a lot more realistic as well. I don't know if that shows up, but you get that sort of misty, picking out the landscape against the sky kind of effect. A lot better than the, sort of solid black cat in a coal mine effects we used to get us in ATS especially. A lot of braking going on here. Yeah, although this time of the morning wouldn't really be all that visible. You're already getting some, blockage from the atmosphere becoming more illuminated. Whee! Oh, still on 93. That would be a nice run. End-to-end 93 in the game. Ooh, a little light just on the rim of the road cuttings here. Again, they're doing a much better job with the color of the dawn light. Yeah, as they're out in the middle of nowhere, especially away from the cities. Enough in the boonies, even where I am in the geographic center of New York State, that if the atmospheric conditions are right, we can see a bit of Milky Way here as well. But we'll see as they keep working on this stuff, if they get sophisticated. Ooh, nice dawn light off of the exhaust in the rearview mirror there. As I drive like a doofus. Doofus, doofus, doofus. I don't know why I'm suddenly in a hurry now, but so it goes.
Uh-oh.
Whee! The Zebedee Boss Memorial Lane. Nothing like it. Yeah, it's got that nice morning light look to it. Oh, good. A roundabout in the United States. We're doomed. None of us have a clue what to do with these things. Yeah, it doesn't take much, town, city lighting to completely wash out that aspect of the night sky. Oh, that's good, because Anvy sounds like something that would happen to the coyote in a Roadrunner cartoon. That could be very painful. I wonder what engine I got in this thing. Just blew the doors off that Volvo and didn't have a very heavy load.
Whee! Red light.
Must be getting towards the end of the stream, going full silly mode on driving. Yep. Oh yeah, it's kind of one of my running jokes is that Americans are hopeless at roundabouts, mostly because we are. Every time they take out a conventional old signal type intersection and stick in a roundabout, accidents go up. It's great. People get stuck. How do I get out of this thing? Well, you immediately corrected it. It just, I couldn't resist the opportunity for a, Warner Brothers reference. Yeah, they did say they were working on the chrome effects. The light on the stack's looking very good. Oh, sorry, buddy. Gee, wonder what I had stuck under there. Pickup? Oh, UFO. Somehow I get the feeling I've got a no damage mod on, or mild damage. Yep, must be. Yeah. They have all kinds of traffic studies that show how much, it's so much better, and you get better flow to traffic, and, fewer accidents, and then you let a bunch of Americans loose on it, and we screw it up. So, absolutely. I was just debating whether I should roll over that Volvo. Oh well. He lucked out this time. Yeah, we shouldn't have too much farther to go here. Ah, yeah. 2 2/3 100 miles. Yeah, people do eventually get used to it, and hopefully the younger drivers will do better than geezers like me. Ooh. Can't remember offhand where we're passing by. Oh, Phoenix. By the time I recognize Phoenix, we'll be past it. Oops. What do we got here? freeze time and get out the drone. I wonder why they don't want me to go down this road. Huh. Let's build up some momentum and see what we can do. Hi, guys. I mean, it wouldn't be a difficult reroute, but I'm not sure what they want me to avoid. Well, they're just sort of there for the heck of it, I guess. Ah, there it is. Took you long enough. Whoops. Great steering job there. Alright, let's see if we can knock anything out of the way here. Besides the guardrail. That's odd, because they've had roundabouts all over the place in the UK for well over 50 years, as I recall. Yep. Yep, you see the yield sign, that means everyone else has to yield to you. It's so funny that you get confused by that. Yield, right. Pull out willy-nilly. Why, it's almost like some maniac driving a simulator. Oh, well. If I drive faster, maybe I can make it there before the fuel runs out. Swoosh! Now just seeing if we can get this bucket of bolts up to 100, but I think it's just gonna fall short. Tucson talk. Oh well, so close, but it was not to be. Who's coming on here? Okay. Someone's doing a modified GTA 5, I expect. Driver's still cranking that money. Somebody's got to compensate for the boss running into things. Ooh, we're under 100 miles. Yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty old profile, but I don't know if I went crazy with drivers or not. Whee! Well, there was an implausible stop. Let's just check here for... Holy macroid. Oh, that's bad enough. Egads. I'll have to see what their training regimens are set to. Yeah, no idea how old this profile is. As I say, I started it on the old demo when I was figuring out, can I drive these things? Using a keyboard? So that's got to be 4 years? Going on 5? Probably since before they realigned the version numbers on ATS to sync up with ETS, too. Let's see, I'm here. 31 miles to go. Let's see if I can drive external without too much overcorrection going on.
Ha! Meow.
Ha! Drifting sand. Nicely, nicely. Well, they do seem to give enough props and whatnot to work with on the base map. Ooh, Madison Cube Garden? No, just a house at an angle to the road. Yeah. It's been a while. Ooh, I think we're running out of job here. Ah, well, not bad. Getting towards lunchtime here, so probably. Whee! Ah, good. Hit the stop sign. All right. So what do we got? Inside the barn? Oh, alongside the barn. And one of those. Yeah, I think we'll be signing off after this, so let's end on a hilarious note. Not bad. Ah, okay, they got an obstruction stuck in front of where you gotta pull in. All right. I think we can get back on the truck anyway. Oh, found a pole. Ah, yeah. Hey, horsey. Yep. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Oh, my mommy be so proud of me. Action-packed. Thrills, chills, and excitement. Oh, you've nearly parked. Let us tell you to stop trying. I'll take it. Pretty close. Drop that trailer. Oh, thanks, runner. Yeah, that was early pandemic. Farting around. All right. Oh, he's all happy. Okay. Well, I guess that's a reasonable break point, especially as it's getting towards lunchtime here, so. I will thank you, kind folks, for dropping in and accompanying me on this silly ride. As I gawked at the scenery and, ooh, atmospheric perspective, ooh. Well, I'll be back sometime. Difficult to predict when. Once a month? Who knows? So, once again, thank you, and take care, everyone.